Hello everybody, my name is Lauryn Ballesteros and my presentation today is about sales. So sales for those that hate it. A lot of people, their major complaint is that I don't want to sell, I don't like selling, it's a great product, it's a great mission, but I don't want to sell it, I don't want to get in front of people and convince them why it is that they should work with me. So I'm here to make that process today a little bit less painful and ideally enjoyable and fun. So, yep, Lauryn Ballesteros, this is a little bit about me. Right now, I'm the VP of Partnerships for a company called Squidoo, founded by Seth Godin. 5 years in the making. It's actually a private company. It's doing very well. Cloud introvert, performer, talker, teacher, human. Mainly what I like to teach is authenticity in everything that you do. My story real quick is that a few years ago, I was living in Buffalo, New York. I had a real estate company, Reboot Ventures, worked at Bank of America doing loan modification, super fun. And that's me leaving with my boyfriend to move to New York. Lived in the Bronx, lived in Harlem, now I live in Brooklyn, where I get to work from home. I get to work with my dog Luna, who I didn't bring today, but I wanted to bring. And I get to travel a lot more than I ever did before. But the thing is, when I came here, it wasn't all rainbows. I had $15,000 worth of debt for my first business, which was difficult to pay off when you're making $1,000 a month. I lived in a one-room apartment in a dilapidated house in the Bronx, and I was pretty much clueless. I was pitching without realizing everyone and their mom. When we Ceti, I pitched 3 times. I pitched Tim Ferriss, I was on Craigslist, I was on Elance. I was pitching everyone and their mom for skills I thought I was really good at and hoping to get paid for. But they all said no. So for the first 6 months, I was struggling I was barely making $1,000 a month, if I was lucky. Ran out of savings, November came along, moved into a new apartment where my rent went up, and my biggest client let me go. So I was making $300 a month, and my back was literally against the wall. But this is a project that worked for me. As a freelancer, Seth Godin said yes with the Domino Project, and these are some of the most amazing people I respect and I've ever worked with. And that came as a product of persevering and not giving up. So, what I want to teach you today are a few tips. 1, passion trumps ignorance. I was not, when I walked into the Domino Project, the most experienced. I was not the most knowledgeable. I knew nothing about publishing. But I was by far the most passionate, and I went there being 100% myself. They were going to love me or hate me. So go big or go the fuck home. No one had an application like I had. No one went and made a personal video. No one did any of the things that I did. I stood up for better or for worse among all the rest. Know your why. Start, go, pause, repeat. Do what you gotta do, step back, reflect, and go ahead. Big dreams, little steps. So, I had really big dreams. I had a list of the 10 people I wanted to work with. I have Richard Branson, some of these other folks. Half of them I've met, 2/3 of them that I've worked with. But the idea is to connect in a big way and take little steps to solidify the relationship. So maybe the first thing is to find the top 10 clients you want to work with. The next step is getting their email address. Then the next step, a little bigger step, create an email. And the big thing is, finally, I'm going to ask to go out and make your business. Third thing is, you want to be human. This is something I think so many people overlook, is they try to sound professional. I want to sound, because I'm a freelancer, I'm new to the business, I want to sound real. Well, don't sound like everyone else then. You want to sound exactly how you sound. If you curse sometimes and that's appropriate, curse. Anything that's truly you that allows you to connect with someone. So, how to be human. Being authentic, saying the things you really want to say, talking to people the way that you would talk to your mother. It's always a conversation. Whether you're talking to someone, whether you're talking to a bum on the street, the guy that's begging, the bum on the street, the guy who's, the CEO of Kraft, whoever it is, it's always a conversation. Nothing more than that. And it comes down to, what are you really saying? I've met people and interviewed people who are professionals at saying absolutely nothing and sounding great at it. At the end of the day, if you don't know what you stand for, no one else does. So it's up to you to show what you believe in and how you can help someone out. And you're never selling. At the heart of it, we fear being this guy. But know in your heart that you are not and will never be this guy. So you're already better than 80% of your competition. This is who you don't want to be. But fear not. After today, you will never be this man. So it really comes down to, what I'm going to be teaching in the session today, is it comes down to confidence. It comes down to authenticity, really understanding on a deep level how it is that you help people, and I believe, why you're a good person. Because if you believe that, you won't have trouble selling. And then this is, everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. So Danya showed me a really good point yesterday. It's about utilizing your strengths. You may not be someone who wants to come up here and speak. You may be a different type of salesperson. But it's all about knowing what you're good at and being big at that. So, get at me, yo. You can email me, but I don't really like email, so I'd almost prefer that you don't. But Twitter and blog and come into Skillshare classes. I know, what kind of salespeople say don't email me. But if you really want to talk to me, maybe some other better ways. So, thank you.